Yes, people, feeling great after the fight, took no damage, masterclass, broke him down, stuck to the game plan, didn't get involved in any scrappy stuff, and he couldn't hit me.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Lou Too Sick back in the lab, and y'all heard that sound bite. Lerone Murphy just flipped the script, did what many of us thought he couldn't do, and walked out of the UFC octagon against Josh Emmett with the W. A unanimous decision, but for some reason, the internet is pissed off. Yeah, some are screaming a robbery, but let's be real, that's wild. Murphy put on a slick technical showcase. He moved smart, switching stances, mixed up his strikes, and had Josh Emmett chasing shadows all night. Yeah, Emmett had a couple moments, including a big slam in round 2, but for the most part, Murphy was busier, sharper, and kept the fight exactly where he wanted it. Controlled chaos, executed to a T. Yeah, people are mad that he didn't stand in the pocket and trade with Josh Emmett. But let's remember, this is Josh freaking Emmett, one of the greatest right hands in UFC history. And you just don't stand still for something like that. Murphy fought with his brain, not his ego. This fight wasn't about putting on a brawl, it was about banking points, staying clean, and showing he belongs with the elite. He used movement, feints, parries, side kicks, even elbows off the break. I mean, Emmett looked hesitant for a reason. He was constantly forced to reset. And I don't think this was about Emmett looking washed. I mean, yeah, he's 40 years old, but I think this was more about game plan. Straight up. Murphy had one, and he stuck to it. I honestly didn't think that he would stay disciplined all 25 minutes to avoid a big shot from Emmett. And now, we see I was wrong. This now marks Murphy's 8th straight UFC win. It wasn't just a win, it was a message. A message that he's not only just here, but he's ready for the top dogs at 145.
The biggest statement would have been a finish, obviously. It's still a masterclass, but I wanted to get the finish. If I would have got the finish, I would have definitely been calling for a title shot. Maybe let's have one more fight.
Yeah, and speaking of top dogs, Murphy is already aiming high. He's calling his shot out again, and this time, he's calling out Brian Ortega.
If they did give you that fight with Ortega, how do you see that fight going down?
I finish him.
Just that simple, huh?
That simple, I finish him. I get better with every fight, I get more experienced, and I get more confident.
Yep, just like he did with Emmett, Murphy's got Ortega in his sights. If that matchup gets made, expect a full-on MMA chess match. Ortega will test him on the ground, but standing up, well, you gotta think Murphy walks into the cage with the edge. Whoever shows out in that one could be looking at the winner of Diego Lopez versus Alex Volkanovski next. Yeah, y'all, now that Ilya Topuria is fighting with the lightweights, we're now getting a clearer picture of what the featherweight division will look like in the UFC for the next few years. I mean, y'all, that's good names on top of this division. Names like Diego Lopez, Lerone Murphy now, Movsar Evloev, we can't forget Alex Volkanovski. So, big names, and it's going to provide us some big fights, and you know what that provides us, some fights. Let's continue the conversation going in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about Saturday's fight. Click a like on the video. Let's get it popping in that algorithm. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. We're working on so much for you guys. List videos, news videos, reaction videos, so much more. Just make sure you're tuned in. And of course, keeping those hands up.